What's good, Blaze? How you doing, though? LG, Gucci, what's poppin', brother? Fellow Louisianian, if I could even say that. I know you hate claiming anything from Louisiana. Oh shit, it's 2018. Alright. There, here. Go sit down. Go sit down. There. Yes, sir. How you been? I've been okay. I've been playing 2K by myself, as I do every year. You kind of get. How y'all doing today, though? My shirt a little wrinkled. It's all good though. Still the freshest nigga out today. Oh my god. Well, it's past the first 15 seconds. I probably still gonna get demonetized. It's all good. that was quick. I didn't think I was gonna get demonetized this fast. It's crazy. What's good, Sky? You see where I'm at, dog. See what time it is. This is also a test stream. I'm live on YouTube, right? Because the only person look like they see it is Blaze. This is also a test stream for people that's been begging me to stream on YouTube. The YouTube stream is of a higher quality, if that really matters to you. What's good, Black? Put on for the city, St. Bernard bound with his skull patches. See, and that's the thing about knowing city people, dog. Like, there's a lot of things about my username and the subtle hints I do to reference my username, but people wouldn't understand it because they're not from the city. Like I usually use a skull on most of my avatars. Like I need to change my PlayStation avatar. YouTube mobile better for me. That's what's up. I'm just trying to. Y'all claim y'all want options, and like I said, I'm letting y'all know if it don't work out, we gonna go back to just staying on Twitch. But what I mostly wanted to talk about today was my top 10, or I guess I should say top 15 games that I'm looking forward to next year. And get some insight on the games that y'all are looking for. But I might need a little minute to clean up this list just a little bit because the first part of the list was taking down everything that's been confirmed, to come out this year, or at least, announced with at a date of 2023 at a minimum. You made a mess? Thank you. Yeah, the YouTube live. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, you can watch it over there too. But hold on, I gotta pull up my web browser too. For some of these games. Yeah. Why this man hairline so good? Oh man. About that time, Lord. Some people still gonna come in here and hate. I know either Detour or Jeremy is gonna lurk inbound at some point during the stream today. But what's good, King Slave? What's up? They did. I would thank you for the sub on YouTube, Sky. Now, see, I would say they went too low, but I kind of needed him to go low. You know how it get to that point where you grow your hair too long, and you basically gotta cut it damn near to the scalp, so you can train your hair back the way it's supposed to be. That's I didn't ask for him to cut it this low. He just happened to, but it is what it is. It's the only good barber I know since I've been out here, so I'll just talk to him next time. Tell him not to cut it as low as he did. My shit fell back like the Americans left Vietnam. I'm glad your shit still. Somebody else just subbed on YouTube and I. Be thankful you ain't got KD's head. Alright. No KD shots though. Next time, nigga, make sure it's not that low. Sometimes it get curly. Well, my hair was pretty curled, but my problem is I developed this tick over the past couple months. And the tick would be me going in and basically finding the curly parts of my hair and uncurling them. And sometimes that would also result in me pulling my hair out. I told you about that last stream and didn't like. But yeah, and I had did it so much to the point where by the day that I was getting my hair cut, I was checking my hair. I was trying to, cause you know you gotta feel the texture of your hair. My hair was brittle, so yeah, you look like a wombat, nigga. You love wombats, nigga. Ain't that your favorite game? Just so stupid ass. How the pairs looking right now? I don't know. I don't know. The West is in turmoil. The Pels could be a good team or a bad team the next day. I don't know anymore. I tell my barber use the one guard. Nigga developed more stupidity in the last month. Houseway. You talking about Waters? Yeah, something wrong with that nigga. Three things about Seven Water niggas. They athletes, niggas that play broke, and they have hairlines. He said they play broke? Come on, dog. I'm really broke out here. This not a joke. I was definitely an athletic nigga for a while. Dang it. Yeah, we already demonetized. It wasn't the first 15 seconds, but I said it in the first like minute. We definitely demonetized. So that's just what that is. I don't even think I have full monetization. I don't think I get money from YouTube yet. I don't think I have enough subs. So it don't even matter. You watching the Last of Us TV series? I don't know. They dropped some more news about it today, and I didn't know how I felt about that. Nah, this is Turkey Hill, dog. Hold on. They dropped some more news today, and I don't know how I feel about that. Niggas tried to claim it's not a big deal, but it's pretty much a big deal because it was a strong plot point in both of the games. Last of Us 1 and 2. If y'all haven't heard, Neil Druckmann confirmed that spores are not a thing in the Last of Us show. Spores do not exist. If y'all can't remember what spores are, it's when you would go into an area and it was like a smoky, peppery area, and anybody who wasn't Ellie would have to wear a face mask in those areas. And that was a strong plot point for both games. Ellie even used it to her advantage a lot of the time. But they don't exist in the show. So that means, and also the spores was the main way that the virus spread in the first goddamn place. So, yeah. Don't know how that's gonna go. It's probably gonna end up being another generic zombie show, but if you want to watch it, even though you already know the story, watch it. I'm not even the slightest hype for it. If I watch it, it's only because I need to be able to talk about it with other people. That's pretty much the only reason. And I just started Cyberpunk Edge Runners yesterday, so that should tell you how much I care to talk about these shows with people. Also, I finished Super Crooks yesterday. It's actually pretty good, y'all. Ending kind of cheesy, but it's pretty good. So y'all check that out. It might have been too hard to make that happen. They said they was able to animate tendrils, but they can't animate spores. So I don't know. I don't think it's too hard to make that happen. Yeah, I let the show happen. But last comment. Only reason I feel like they did that is because if you do spores, then you gotta hide the little girl face. I say little girl, but she wasn't 20 years old. You gotta hide her face, and they didn't want to have to hide her face. She probably got some kind of clause or contract, so you can't hide her face. We're not gonna talk about her face, but we know why they don't want to hide her face. If you really think that show isn't gonna be trash, you need your ass beat. I mean, it's just a lot of red flags. We know she only got the job because of her relationship with HBO. The rest of the cast seems pretty alright. But the literally the two most important characters is a hit and a miss, at least off on the surface. But like Butch said, let the show come out and we gonna see. Nah, Max, they know what it is. They know what it is. But let's dive into this most anticipated games list. Now, see, I was trying to think of a way to like incentivize y'all to try to guess my top 3 games. Because I don't think anybody's gonna be able to guess them. Quinn took a shot at it the other day, and that nigga was off. He was way off. I appreciate his effort though. He picked up on something, but I don't think nobody in here will be able to guess my top 3. And I was trying to figure out a good way to incentivize y'all, like promising a certain type of stream or something. And I don't know. So if y'all can come up with something, then we could do that. Can't wait to hear this pony list. Alright, Lee Green. Yu-Gi-Oh! Seafood God of War. No, most anticipated of 2023 Kingslayer, not my top 10 of 2022. Top 3 games, free, and cheap. Alright, nigga. I'm holding judgment because it could be good, could be bad. More red flags are coming as it gets closer to release, but I don't think it'll be as bad as people want it to be, but I don't think it'll be as good as Last of Us fans want. I'll just say that, and I'll leave it at that. Spider Man Easy. Damn, I missed 14 minutes. We was talking about the Last of Us show on H. It's coming out on HBO. It's this month, right? That come out this month, right, yo? End of the month. Yeah, the Last of Us HBO show. Oh, January 15th. Damn, a lot closer than I thought. Okay, okay. Man looking sexy. You see it? GQ's Man of the Year. You know what time it is, Quinn? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spider Man, Final Fantasy 16, and One Piece Odyssey. See, that's the thing, because I can already tell that even though I've spoken of this game before, none of y'all, not a single person in chat, is probably going to be able to guess my number 1 game. But if y'all could come up with a reason for me to incentivize it, I'll take note of everybody's guesses for my top 3. And I don't know. I'll let the one person who guesses it right um choose my next stream or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm broke, so I can't give y'all money. So I don't know what to do, dog. Like I said, if y'all can incentivize it or figure out something, some of y'all creative. 2K, Madden 24, RE4 remake. Spider-Man, Destiny DLC, and something else. If 2K is in your top three, we fighting HH. You know what? I forgot 2K23 was supposed to come out. Damn. I got some honorable mentions too, because we gonna do a top 15 today. That's what we gonna do today. Anime games are always trash. Damn, dog. I'm glancing over this list one more time before I decide to be like, yeah, this the list we gonna go with. I'm ignoring y'all submissions while I make sure I'm comfortable with the games that I've chosen. Cause yeah, it's I mean it's not a lot of games that's been confirmed already. You know, Harry Potter, not made by Xbox, all Game Pass, PlayStation exclusive yet to be announced. There's nothing on my list that has no release date. It doesn't have at least a 2023 confirmation. It's not on the list. So the list might not even be as good as y'all want it to be. That's that can be taken into consideration. Just saying. Are remakes allowed? Yes, remakes are allowed. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's not a lot. It's not a lot coming out, though. Not a lot coming out. I'm moving around a couple games right now because one game is way too high. I'm about to fix that. Gotta put it to that high. I'm gonna put it like put it down. I'm gonna put this. This Jay. Hi. This little niblet done took all the tea and poured it in her cup. And made a mess. It's all good though. Wanted some more tea. It's fine, Jay. Just sit down. Sit down. Sit down right there. Yeah, drink it. You want to drink it? You don't want to drink it. That's fine. Um, don't change it now. No, what I'm saying I'm ignoring what y'all saying so I can adjust it accordingly. You understand? Yeah. See, we okay, 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 okay. Bam. Do that. Do that. Bam. I mean, it's hard, dog. It's not a lot of games to be extremely hyped for. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. There we go. All right, I'm done. I'm done. And I'm a screenshot it and send it to somebody just so y'all can't claim that that I've changed the list around. My bad, y'all. I give me a second. I'm almost done. I gotta send it to somebody. I don't know who to send it to. Though. Who should I send it to? Max? I got you, Max. I'm about to send it to you. It's a top 15 list with a few honorable mentions. Oh, let me throw one more mention on it. Oh wait, that game don't have a.
Oh, Dad.
Hi, baby.
A milky. A milky. A milky. A milky. Milky. A milky.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm really confused at what you're saying, Jay. Here we go. I think some of y'all gonna be shocked by the list. Let me see what Max at. Max, what server we share together? Weapon Wheel Discord. Let me see. No, you in Jack Discord though. Not that much. There you go. Oh, hold up. I gotta turn off streamer mode. Oh, I gotta add you as a friend. Hey, accept my friend request, Max. Bro, I don't know how the traffic lights in part of my city down. Is it cold? Maybe somebody hit something. I think some of y'all gonna really be shocked by this list. I sent you a friend request, Max. I need you to accept it, dog. On Discord. There we go. Alright, Max has the list now. So now we can get started. Alright, so let me catch up on chat before I start. See if there's anything y'all was saying now. I need money and a flashlight. Did anybody have any good suggestions on incentivizing it? Let's see. Wait to hear this pony list. I love One Piece, but the game not gonna live up to One Piece greatness. I'm in here with you, dog. Oh, I could have sent it to Quinn. Here he go playing broke. I'm not playing broke. Treating us like the homeless people he spit on in the street. Alright. Spider-Man, a PS5 adaptive controller, and Destiny DLC. Y'all niggas crazy. 1, Sin bought it for me. 2, if y'all want to see this game, y'all gonna have to buy it for me because I'm not buying it. 3, I'm only playing this while I'm watching Jay. Alright, niggas. Y'all got jokes, dog. What's good, Jacoby? Nah, I'm not a giant. I'm small, dog. I'm short. It is what it is, though. I'm an average ass. Alright, so hold up. Alright, so let's dig into it. We're gonna start at number 15. Now, coming in at number 15. Now, I know a lot of y'all know by now that I've become a pretty big fan of the Yakuza series as of late. Now, if y'all remember correctly, they had a showcase for the Yakuza games. Why am I so close? Because this is what we do. We getting personal today. I'm getting all up in y'all face, all up in y'all business today. That's what we doing today. That's why I'm so close. So starting off at number 15, you become a loser. All right, boy. Y'all know I become a big fan of Yakuza lately. And if you remember correctly, they had a showcase. At the showcase, I think they announced 3 games, but I only remember them announcing 2 games. Control H if you want to get personal. Now coming in at number 15 is the game that the trailer kind of confused people for a little bit. Now, this isn't a game that has any real information going on with it, but at number 15, we got Yakuza 8. Yakuza Like a Dragon. Now, this is supposed to be the second game in the continuation of the new main character. I forgot the nigga name already. But he's supposed to be having a crossover with Kiryu-chan in this game. And yeah, Ichiban. And they both supposed to be main protagonists. Now, on one hand, I do think they really need to move on from Kiryu, but I can't get enough of Kiryu at this. Shout out to my man Kiryu-san. At number 15, we got Yakuza Like a Dragon 8. Now, there isn't much information about this game. We don't even know if it's going to be a beat 'em up or if it's going to be a turn-based game like Yakuza 7 was. And I haven't even played Yakuza 7 yet. I don't even know nothing about Ichiban yet, but I know a lot about Kiryu. I'm on Yakuza 4 at the moment. This is what you hype for. This is number 15. We ain't even hit the top 10 yet. King Sled, calm down, dog. Getting there. We getting there. That's number 15. 7 was pretty good. Nothing touches 0 though. And that's why I want to see what they gonna do, because I'm what, 6 Yakuza games deep and I still haven't played a game better than 0? Granted, I rushed through Yakuza 3 because it was a bad experience. I'm sorry. That overly blocking mechanic shit, it was a bad experience. And I want to play it again, not rushing through it, and when I do that, it's going to be on PC and I'm going to be cheating. I'm going to be one punching everybody. I'm not playing that game again and dealing with that blocking stuff. That's the only way I experience that game ever again. I'm sorry. That's just what that is. Bro, the power went out in the whole area. I'm glad this shit ain't hit my house. Yeah, it usually just be the streets most of the time. Speaking of streets, coming in at number 14 is a game that I haven't got a chance to play yet. I've signed up for all the betas, and I still have not gotten a chance to play this game. So coming in at number 14 is Street Fighter 6. Now, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. I'm really heavy on fighting games, dog. And when it came to Street Fighter 5, it was hard for me to get into. I was really good at Street Fighter 4 too. And this was like around the time I was really like trying to figure out it's not a top 10. Oh, Street Fighter 6 should be in my top 10? Nah, there's 10 games coming out that I'm more hyped for than Street Fighter 6. See, if I was able to get into one of the betas, then Street Fighter 6 probably would have been in my top 10. Can't wait to give you that work on Street Fighter 6. Come on, bro. But yeah, y'all, I'm looking for a fighting game to get me back into fighting games. And we don't really have no information on Tekken, because it would be Tekken, but they just announced Tekken and left us at that. Street Fighter development looked like it's going swimmingly. Man, you covering Chun-Li? No, I'm not. Never mind, she switched sides.
Don't underestimate me.
So yeah, that's if, you know, when it releases, there's no information about Tekken. Like if basically implying that Tekken is a long ways out, or they basically confirm that they've given up on DOA as a series. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make Street Fighter the game that gets me back into fighting. At least this one. I watched Black play it. That nigga Black, he that nigga, dog. he was kicking ass. And yeah, I need a fighting game I can run with people. Them Arc System fighters, them 2D fighters, it's not for me. That's not for me. I mean, this is pretty much a 2D fighter too, but still, them Arc System games is not for me. The way the fighting happens, I could adjust to them. Kate tried to teach me them for a while, but they not for me. They not for those games. I just press all the buttons. Guilty Gear Strive. Why do I hear Jade in the background destroying things? She's just being herself. There's only so much she can do. Did you try DNF Duel? No, but I'm assuming by the amount of times I've seen Fang playing it that it's actually a really good fight. I'm probably not gonna try any of these fighting games unless they on Game Pass or Plus now. And I know that go back to what Bush was saying. Like, if it ain't free, it ain't for me. But that's how it is with fighting games a lot of nowadays. I invested in a lot of fighting games in the past, I want to say 7 years. And I can only think of 3 of them that I actually ended up playing consistently, if at any point. And that was Skullgirls, DOA, and Tekken. That was it. Like, I wasted my money on a game like Fighters. That just wasn't for me, though. But I think we can move on to the next game in the list. Now, the next game in the list, go ahead and pull it up. Now, if I remember correctly, this game is by a Chinese developer. This is Black Myth Wukong, coming in at number 13. Now, this game gave me some Sekiro vibes the first time I seen it, and y'all know Sekiro is in my top 5 games of all time. Did you just grab this off the top of the fridge? You got a cup. Drink your milk. It's Friday night, let her party. She broke your valuables in. Hope you got that covered. They living joyously. Is this game a real thing yet? And that's another thing. We don't have a lot of information on it. We have a lot of gameplay. And I value gameplay over most things. And all the gameplay I've seen, it looks good. Now, that's the key point. These Chinese games, they be pump faking sometimes. They be presenting themselves as a pretty good game. They know how to really hook you, American players. But this one, it's just key elements in the combat that I can notice and I can tell, like, yeah, this might actually be a good game if it comes out this year. This is a game that I don't believe has, though it does have a concrete date. I can't remember what that date is. Somebody can probably find it. But tell by the combat, this is a game I would still enjoy. Now I know a lot of people have like Souls fatigue, and this is pretty Souls-like. But it looks like it's still a little cut back from as hard as the kind of stuff you would go through in games like Sekiro and Dark Souls. But it looks good. I'm pretty hyped to play this. I don't think I really get Souls fatigue, but at the same time, I haven't beat all the Dark Souls games, so I can't really say that. I know all the games that I've tried to play that weren't from FromSoft, I didn't really enjoy like that. I want to enjoy Nioh, but the learning curve is a bit much for me. Other than Nioh, I don't think I've really liked any of them, and I'm hoping this will be the one to break that curse. Still waiting on Lost Soul Aside. Yes, we are. I did like Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell was really good. Didn't beat it though. It's March, I think. Yeah, for a game coming out in March, I feel like we've seen a decent amount of gameplay. They done established the world building and everything through their trailers and stuff. Like, look at this. What Souls game is letting you traverse the world like that, though? Like, come on. Usually what happens with these Chinese devs is that they have a good product, let you get a taste, and they never release it. But the fact that this has a date is promising. Yeah, that happens a lot too. But I mean, we got Genshin Impact. We never thought Genshin Impact was ever going to exist, and look at that success. So who knows? Maybe the market is changing a little bit. Still can't shake the too good to be true vibe from this. Yeah, that's why it's still so low on my list, because it's got everything I want in a game, but you know, it could easily be too good to be true. We could easily be getting hit with the okie doke by this kind of gameplay, right? Wukong gonna be fire? It's supposed to be fire. Should be fire. That's what we gonna leave it at. Close the trash, Jade. But I don't know. Anybody else have anything else to say on this one? Hi, damn, bro. I meant to ask, people in YouTube chat, y'all can see the Twitch chat, right? Yeah, I'm guessing y'all can because Twitch is different. I know Twitch chat can see what y'all saying. Why do some games have demos and some don't? I mean, it's a good question. It's a lot of stuff that goes into it nowadays. You know, the way information travels is different than the days when you used to have demos. So nowadays, you just have a select number of people play your game early, and based on how people feel about that game, even though those select people might not give you the kind of feedback you need to actually put the game in the right place, those people will put the game in the eyes of more players and have more players playing your game. That's pretty much one of the biggest reasons why we don't see demos. With demos, you putting your product out to the masses and giving them all a chance to play the game early. And devs hate that. To be honest, they don't really. It's select few devs that have a game in such an early development state where they actually do need feedback. But for the most part, when their game is about to release, they don't want you to play it and be able to write it off, because people are real negative about games. They gonna write off your game real quick, like real quick. You know, that's why they try to fight piracy, but you know, piracy don't really affect their game. If your game is bad, a pirate wasn't gonna buy it in the first place. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to number 12. Now, number 12, I think, is gonna surprise you. Coming in at number 12 on my list, we have Redfall. Now, we always gotta have something co-op to play every year. Now, Redfall isn't marketed as a co-op game. It is marketed as a single-player game with co-op functionality. But at the end of the day, co-op is co-op. Nah, in this damn stream, fuck out of here. I still don't know what this game is. There's a decent amount of information, even though there's not a decent amount of gameplay for this game. That's how most of Xbox studios have been approaching their games. They're gonna have the devs put out information and force you to dissect what the game is and how it'll play from that. You can heat up some Vienna sausages over Christmas cold, and you pretty much got to figure out what it is from that. They're gonna give you maybe 1-2 gameplay snippets prior to release, but since everything is on Game Pass, I don't think they really care who plays it and who doesn't at the end of the day. Because Game Pass is Game Pass, and that's the main reason this game is on my list, because of Game Pass. We got a few people in here that are in our co-op circle. You know, when it's time to co-op a game, you know, you hit up Quinn, Butch, Chris, you know, Fane, Usual Suspects, all of that. And we get down for some co-op. And everybody always has Game Pass, so you know, even though they market it as a single player game, I'm not gonna play this game by myself, because at the end of the day, it still looks like another Back 4 Blood to me, even though they trying to separate it from any of those kind of games as much as they can. Don't forget Jigga, the goat himself. Jigga does not like playing games with us.
You know,
I was thinking about
Fall
saying
used to
Jigga,
look
but I
like
was
it was
like, damn,
straight out
Jigga
of
does
a
not like
postcard.
playing games.
A picturesque island off the coast of Massachusetts.
You think this gonna be like a
Bustling
Vampire Left 4
historic
Dead?
downtown, the
No,
seaside
honestly,
district,
my
and the
expectations are
lighthouse.
surprisingly low for this game, John.
Then
It's only because the game is
something
co-op and on Game Pass.
people
And you know, I don't
started
hype
vanishing.
Game Pass
For
games
those who
because
didn't,
in
so
my
what?
mind,
Big
when a
time.
game tells me it's on Game Pass,
Fast
I already
forward,
own the game,
basically
so I don't even have to
everyone's
check
either
for
a
information for the
vampire
game no more.
or just
It's
trying
either
to
I
become a
play it when it
vampire.
comes out or I
They're
don't.
dead.
That's just my
These
mindset
aren't
going
just
to Game
trashy
Pass.
movie vampires.
Either you
These
play it
monsters
or you
blocked
don't.
out the sun and pushed back
You don't even
all
need
the
to feed me
water,
information no
totally
more.
cut us off from the outside.
Feed me enough information to let me know what the game
Do I
is,
have to be stuck on an
and
island
if
full
I
of
play it, I play it. If I
vampires?
don't, I
I'm glad
don't.
it's with y'all.
Simple as that.
Feelings mutual, I guess.
But you know, they got their whole little class system and stuff like that. It's supposed to be
We've also
like
got
another
our engineers
arcane game.
and her little
I know a lot of people in here love arcane games. I'm pretty iffy when it comes to arcane. I actually like Deathloop a little bit, but I'm really iffy when it comes to arcane games. I feel like they overstay their welcome for me a lot of the time. And I feel like a good way to curb that is a game like this where some of the game is co-op. Because their games are pretty creative. They're pretty creative, pretty engaging, but like I said, I feel like they overstay their welcome a lot, just for me. So, like I said, a good way to curb that would be to have the game be co-op. I feel like that's gonna make this game turn out to be better than
Suckers and their
I'm
fans
expecting
near
it
the
to be.
festival grounds. Let's start there. Ghosting out.
Jigga don't play with us, Lee. He doesn't like. But I just want RE4 remake game of the year.
Let's just get this.
I keep getting Blood Hunt. Yeah, it looks just like Blood Hunt to me. Me and Butch played Blood Hunt, and we actually enjoyed it for a little bit. Me, Butch, and Chris, we actually enjoyed it for a little bit. But you know, this is a little deeper than Blood Hunt. Yeah, we played Blood Hunt. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't something we could play in for a long time. There's only so much we can get out of it. But I guess that's enough about Game Pass games. Like I said, it's Game Pass, it's Redfall. Either you play it or you don't. And it's Arcane. I know a lot of y'all like Arcane, so that should be enough for most of you. But let's move on to number 11 on the list. Coming in at number 11, we got none other than the game that most of y'all gonna get canceled for, Hogwarts Legacy. Oh my god.
I mean, I'm just
Now,
I'm speechless.
look, let me keep it a beam with y'all. This game, I was gonna play it because Sin is a huge Harry Potter fan. But when we sat down and watched the gameplay showcase, I was pleasantly surprised at the depth of this game now. I agree. I can't be canceled. I don't give a fuck. Will you be playing Dead Space? Probably not until Jedi Survivor comes out, Sky. I'm gonna get into that later. Blood Hunt was cool, just needed more money behind it. The Hogwarts game the fan base been dreaming of. Like, I've never gotten to play a Harry Potter game. I always thought the concept of Harry Potter would be dope as a game and actually going to the school and all of that. So I always liked the premise of this game, but turn my cap. But you dick eating for real, but okay. You talking about for Harry Potter? It's only number 11 on the list. What you mean? Look, the gameplay reveal looked really nice. I was pleasantly surprised at the depth of this game. Like, it looked, at least on the surface from the one that's playing right now, that the 35-minute gameplay reveal, it looked to have the kind of depth of a Lego game. I know some of y'all might think I'm crazy saying that, but I've watched simply a lot of Lego games. Them games be pretty deep sometimes, especially the Star Wars one. Y'all gonna pirate? Not this game. This game not getting pirated. Seriously, Jay? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, clean it up. No. We'll clean up her mess. But yeah, this game gonna be nice though. I think a lot of people sleeping on this game for various reasons. You know, it's definitely got controversy because at the end of the day, a certain person is still gonna make money off this game. But this game feels like Bully meets Harry Potter. Yeah, that's what I was hoping going into it because we it don't seem like we get another Bully game, and Bully was special. No, you're not getting no more. It's all gone. See, look, it's all gone. It's all gone. Please don't buy Forspoken. Gameplay is trash and confusing for no reason. I tried to play Forspoken and gave up after like 40 minutes. So that should tell you how I'm feeling about Forspoken. Yeah, she cleaning up her mess. She already rich. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, like at the end of the day, there's mad worse people getting money off video games. Like we still buy Borderlands games and what's his name? I forgot his name. If Century was here, he'll know his name off the top of his head. Y'all know the Borderlands director. He a piece of shit. And the director for them what's the people who made Heavy Rain? I forgot their name. That director, he's a piece of shit. So I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of bad people making money off stuff. Ty Howard, a piece of shit. Like, there's a lot of bad people making money off stuff. Yeah, Quantic Dream, Chikovi. Quantic Dream. I forgot his name. David Cage. Yes, David Cage. He is a piece of shit.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Randy Pitchford is the Borderlands guy, the Gearbox guy. And what's crazy is Gearbox just absorbed another company. I forgot what company. The Saints Row Volition. Gearbox just absorbed Volition and nobody even cared.
1, 2, 3.
Can you seriously stop? Is she better at games than you? Not yet. She will be though. All my little brothers better than me. That's the goal. Gotta keep passing it down. One day you're gonna see the name Harrison as the greatest gamer in the world. I know the vibe. Jade, it's me, Mama. Look at chat. The baby was counting. She counting the numbers on the keyboard. That's actually what she was doing. Shout out to you. But yeah, I really like the look of this game. Like I think a lot of people sleeping on it. I do think the combat looks like it needs a little bit of work, but I think the world building is gonna curve that to a good degree, like a real good degree. But make sure y'all checking out Hogwarts Legacy. It got pushed all the way back to, well, it depends on what you play. It's coming out in February if I remember correctly. But shout out to the last gen version of the game. I'm glad that they putting out the next gen versions first, but it's always gonna make me feel like there's something about the development process of a game if they was able to still make it work on a goddamn Nintendo Switch. But that's neither here nor there. But let's move on to the top 10. All right, y'all. It's time. It's time we break into the top 10. That was 11 to 15. 15 was Yakuza 8. 14, Street Fighter 6. 13, Black Myth Wukong. 12, Redfall. And 11, Hogwarts Legacy. So let's break into the top 10. Coming in at number 10, y'all gonna be disappointed with me. Top 10 after this commercial break. Oh man, y'all gonna be disappointed with me. Wait, y'all got ads? If y'all get hit with ads on Twitch, let me know so I could wait a minute. Cause we 50 minutes in, so y'all shouldn't be getting hit with one yet. No, it's coming on the. I don't know how they put it on the Switch unless it's cloud. No, Jay, you don't go that way. Don't go that way. Coming in at number 10, we got Lies of P. Yes, it's allegedly another Soulsborne type game. Don't mention that irrelevant platform. Did they fix that weird voice acting in this? I don't know. I remember what you're talking about too, but I don't really know. The setting for this game just looked amazing, and y'all know the Pinocchio franchise. Jay, shh. Go watch Baby Shark. Watch Baby Shark. Pinocchio franchise been popping this year, but you know they already released some gameplay for the game, and y'all already know it's gonna be another. Well, this one is more action adventure than it is Soulsborne type. I mean, Soulsborne is action adventure. Still, it looks closer to what some of y'all Bloodborne fans been begging for in a video game, which I'm surprised that more people not asking for. Like, look at this. Look at this. Like, and I could tell, like, out of all the Soulsborne type games, the story is about to hit crazy for this game. Like, the story building in just this trailer alone was crazy. It looks like Surge but faster, and I hated the Surge. I'm not even gonna hold you. I hated the Surge. Surge is probably the worst. Well, I ain't gonna say the worst. It's definitely down there for me. I do not like the Surge. I hope it's not made by the same people as the Surge, because if so, I done made a big mistake. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Coming in at number 10 on my list. Obviously, it's another Soulsborne. They done did enough world building, story building, and showed enough gameplay to get the game on my list, dog. Shout out to Pinocchio stories, though. Like, look at this. Ooh. They ready. Will 2023 game lineup surpass 2022? So far it looks like it might, but that depends on if the games actually come out this year. No, and this is a game that doesn't have a legit release date yet, but it's also coming to Game Pass. In case y'all missed that, it's right there, right here, coming to Game Pass. So, the reason this one is higher than Black Myth Wukong is because of both of them are on Game Pass, but this one, I mean, Black Myth Wukong not on Game Pass. The other game is on Game Pass. I forgot the name. Y'all know what game I'm talking about. The Neo game. It's on Game Pass. But this one is too, so we definitely gonna be playing that when it hit. If it's good. You know, I'm only basing these games off the information that I was given. But let's go ahead and move on to number 9 in the list. I think I'm about to disappoint some of y'all, but hey man, I'm a little bit of a weeaboo sometimes. So coming in at number 9 is Stellar Blade. Yes, sir. Y'all remember Stellar Blade. That yes, sir. Stellar Thick. Y'all, like BG said, it's a little bit of Oonga Boonga. But hey man, when you see that, you know a game about to at least be worth trying though. This is another action-y type game, but this one more like Devil May Cry type combat. But hey man, they got something thick and juicy that's good enough to carry you through the whole game, dog. They're gonna nerf the jiggle physics. Oh man. I mean, the game is so visually appealing that it's crazy though. Like, if they turn this into a franchise, like if the game is really good and they turn this into a franchise, I wouldn't even be mad. Like, imagine her just sitting along all the important video game characters, and somehow she just came out of nowhere and got her own video game franchise. Like, it would be kind of crazy. Like, you putting up there with Nier, Bayonetta, Like she better than both of them. I'm keeping it buck. You taking 2B or you taking 3 booty? Like, come on, dog. Look at that. It reminds me of Nier Automata with her titties jiggling the whole time. But what's better than that, dog? Like, these games trying to run away from it. That's why DOA keep flopping. But all you gotta do is complement it with amazing gameplay, and you good. Like, look at this combat. 2B plus 3 booty equals 5 fats. Alright, dog. Not gonna lie, her side characters look kind of trash, but she got an arsenal of weapons. Like, she got a rail gun in space. Like, come on, dog. Look at this. This looks crazy. Thank you, Jade. Quick maths. But yeah, dog. You know, it's always got to be some kind of action game to grab people's attention every year. And look, this raw gameplay right here. Like, look at this game. Y'all know we ain't got no God of War coming next year. It ain't really nothing like this coming out next year. Bayonetta already dropped. Ain't no Devil May Cry games announced. Like, this gonna be on everybody's radar next year. And they have a chance to really staple themselves as an action games developer. Third person action games are superior form of game. Yeah, there's no other game coming out like this next year. They have a chance to really solidify themselves. Like a chance that a lot of games don't get. A lot of games end up killing themselves by releasing next to the wrong thing. But this game it's got no at least as of now, it has no competition in the genre of next year. Hold on, yo. Thank you. These wipes drying anyways. It's wipes, not tissues. Rule 34 gonna go crazy. I sleep. Alright, Butch. Unlike that PS top down turn based PCBS. Hey man, don't hate on turn based games like that, dog. Play you some Vampire Survivors. Get your life right. But I think we can move on to number 8. Like I really feel like the further I get to the top, I'm really disappointing some of y'all. I think until I get to my top 5, y'all gonna really be like, alright, I fucks with it. But number 8, this is a game that's actually I believe this is slated for January 2? No, this is slated for like March, April. But coming in at number 8 is a game that released on PS3 but never got localized. And that is Yakuza Like a Dragon Ishin. Well, it wasn't called Like a Dragon. It was just Yakuza Ishin. And it was basically a samurai back in the day approach to Yakuza. Now, see, this one is a remake, pretty much. Because they have a weird acting problem when it comes to Yakuza games. They sign some kind of weird contracts with all the people they get to do characters in their games. So they can never reuse people in the same game. So every time they want to re-release a game, they have to recast the faces for those characters. But this time they just went all out and recast the characters all together. So a lot of the characters that everybody has come to know in the games that have released since Yakuza 5 and beyond are all... No, I think it's Yakuza 4 and beyond are all in this game, replacing some of the characters that were in the original Ishin game. It's mostly Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 7 active. You know, the two most popular games in the series, right? Yeah, it looks like it still kind of moves like a PS3 game, but as you can see, the combat's a little different. You know, it's supposed to be a samurai game. He probably did. You know, Yakuza games are a wonky take on everything. Yes, he had a gun in one hand and a samurai sword in, I think, Moon style in the other. So he was like this and like this. He's got his sword in the air and he's shooting people. It's wonky. But you know, the city it still kind of looks like Kamurocho, but you know, it's based on the I don't even know what this age is called. Anybody know what this age is? Or ads? Oh my bad, Lee Green. We could take a quick intermission while I ain't know y'all was about to start getting hit with ads. Anybody else getting hit with ads, just let me know. We only in the top 8 right now. Got a lot to say. What is this, dog? Alright. Quit hating, Butch. Put some respect on the gods. Yeah, look, there go another. It's a random encounter right there. The Edo. I think that's right. I think that is right. But yeah, the combat, you know, it's gonna be a lot different than what you used to in Yakuza games. There's still one Yakuza game that's never got localized. I don't think people care about it too much, but it's a zombie fighting Yakuza game. But as you can see, it even has y'all can't see this, but it has something similar to what you would have seen in what's that PlayStation exclusive samurai game that came out? Ghost of Tsushima, where you basically have 4 styles equipped, 4 styles of combat equipped, and you can switch between those 4 styles of combat. It's really good. Ain't no ads on YouTube is all I'm saying. You right, Quinn. Like I said, hey man, if y'all want to switch to the YouTube stream, go ahead and switch to the YouTube stream. It's all good. Hello. That the only one that was on top of the fridge? I had just took the wipes from her like a couple minutes ago. I mean, I don't expect a lot of revenue off either. So yeah. Do not switch to YouTube. Support HH on Twitch. Nah, Butch. If people want to switch to YouTube, they can switch to YouTube, dog. But look, as you can see, you know, some of these characters, they weren't in the original game. Like this whole room is full of, well, some of these are throwaway characters. But some of these characters off to the right side, those are characters that were cast in like Yakuza 5 or Yakuza 0 type stuff. And they've been added to this game to replace the characters that couldn't get recast from the first game. And yes, I believe this is the first remake of the whole list. So shout out to that too. That's the first remake of the whole list. Is there another remake on the list? Let me see. No, this is the only remake on the list. Okay. Only remake too. So that should give y'all an idea what the list looked like. There's no other remakes on my list. But yeah, Like a Dragon Ishin. We're really looking forward to it. You know what's crazy? I don't know why RE4 is not on my list. I just thought about that. I might have to put it as an honorable mention though. Shout out to RE4 though. I never played the original Resident Evil 4. And Resident Evil 3 was pretty bad. Maybe that's the only reason I kind of forgot about it. But I loved RE8. I loved RE7. And 5. But you know, RE games been hit or miss for me. Only use YouTube when I'm at work. Like, nah, if that's what you gotta use, that's what you gotta use, Shadow. It's all good. It's easier for a lot of people to watch on YouTube. I don't know, cause I feel like the games in my top 5, I couldn't replace none of those. I feel like the next game, it could have also been RE4, but this is also a game that I'm really in support of that game because of developers. So let's go ahead and move on to number 7. on the list. And coming in at number 7, now I'm gonna tell y'all now, I do not have any experience with this series, but I have a lot of experience with the developer, and I've become a big fan of the developer. So I'm pulling a CD Projekt Red like y'all would, and I'm putting Armored Core 6 at number 7 on my list. Yes, Armored Core 6 coming in at number 7. Now, I know it's supposed to be a mech game, but they did say they're gonna try to find a way to ease Souls players into Armored Core, and that's enough to tell me, dog. Big fan of FromSoft. They haven't really missed for me yet. So if I end up disappointed, I deserve that. No good reason when Redfall is on the list. You know what? I could have probably put it in instead of Yakuza somewhere. But for now, we're gonna leave it like it is. Never played any Armored Core before. Redfall, every Resident Evil game ever. Leave. Hey man. Like I said, it's mostly Resident Evil being a hit or miss for me. That's mostly what it's come down to. Because I love 7, love 8. I love the new Resident Evil games, but Resident Evil 4 is another remake. I never played Resident Evil 4, so it's easy for me to forget that it even exists. Sorry. But this Armored Core game, all I know is FromSoft are the gods when it comes to pure gameplay. And I know they're going to knock it out of the park once again when it comes to this. I need to at least look up some old Armored Core games to see if any of them are even playable. I know they released one on the PS3. I know that for a fact. I think it was like 4 or 5. I think it was Armored Core 4. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Armored Core. I don't have much to say about it because I'm not experienced with it. But that's number 6. I mean, number 7. But like I said, I could also, at least where the list is sitting now, I could also have pushed out Yakuza 8 because I know even less about Yakuza 8, and I could have put in RE4. So I will say that. But y'all have my reasons for RE4. Like I said, we only had one remake on the list. But this is where the list starts to get fired. So I think y'all gonna really mess with the rest of this list. I'm giving y'all one more chance to get in y'all guesses. Well, at least let me get number 6 out the way. And I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get y'all guesses in for the rest of these games. So coming in at number 6. It's a very hardcore game, Lee. The fan base it has enjoys it, but it's not something the average person would be able to play. Are you talking about Armored Core? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they was able to make it to 6, then somebody definitely is really enjoying these games. Sounds like a Black Bond game. It is 100% a Black Bond game. But coming in at number 6 is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, we know Rocksteady hasn't been able to drop nothing for us in a long time. Now, hey, you flexing the cut? I hooked you up. Okay. Rip Kevin Conroy. That's Batman, right? Yeah. That's why I played the Batman. Shout out to Kevin Conroy. Thank you, HH. I love this. I feel like y'all gonna mess with the top 6, except for one game because y'all don't know about it. But coming in at number 6, Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, like I said, we know Rocksteady hasn't done much in a while. And we know this game doesn't even have that much gameplay out, dog. Like, they mainly giving us story beats on the kind of stuff that's gonna be going on in the game. And I will say, I think they set the world right. The characters are all fitting as at least I expect them to be. You know, I forgot the shark dude name. King Shark. King Shark. He's on point. Harley Quinn on point. Deadshot on point. And I really feel like I'm gonna enjoy the game. This is a pre-order. Yes, this should be pretty high on most people's lists. I feel like if you're not looking forward to this game, something's wrong with you. Like, everybody's been wanting a new Arkham game, and this is the closest you're gonna get to it for a while. So give Rocksteady a chance. I think Rocksteady still got something special. That's why they've been trying to give us as much info as they can. But clearly they're working on something special here. Now, I don't even know if this game is supposed to be co-op or not. I don't think they confirmed whether or not it is. But this game looks to be really good. It's a more serious Gundam game. Yeah, see, I mess with that. Hello, babe. She has chocolate milk and water. I didn't know that. I don't know any of these Suicide Squad people except Harley Quinn. I mean, they've introduced most of those characters at least 3 times now. They've introduced Harley Quinn countless times. No Harley Quinn. But they've introduced King Shark in like 5 different shows. And no, I don't think he's been in another game. They've introduced King Shark in like 5 different shows. And we've seen Deadshot at least 3 different times. You should know at least them 2. But yeah. Looking forward to it. I believe they said it. I don't remember, John. I can't confirm or deny that for. But before we get into the top 5, I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and get y'all final little guesses out for what y'all think the top 3 might be. I don't think anybody's gonna hit it though. I think the only person in here that might get one of the games is Blazer, and he not even in here. He playing with Jack Move right now. Spider-Man? That's a guess. Anybody else got any guesses? Are they fine with what they already guessed? I feel like some of y'all gonna guess a game in the top 3 and it's actually the next game. Y'all gonna be disappointed. Hello. Not pineapples? He doesn't. One of those is empty. She grabbed it off the top of the fridge. I already said Street Fighter 6. We already spoke about RE4. Second, that's a guess. Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm gonna be honest with you, Butch. I forgot about Kingdom Hearts 4. But that's a safe guess. That's a safe guess. I appreciate you guessing that. Shout out to you, Butch. I don't think Kingdom Hearts 4 got a confirmed date though. I think it's just one of those games that's confirmed to have existed. Because you're just standing there, you make me nervous. I'm not even doing it. You're just standing there. That's enough to make me nervous. Just because I'm nervous. Because you're just standing there looking at me. I don't know what you're going to do. Did I survive it? That's a guess. That's a guess. She got a Glock. I ain't say all that, Lord.
I'm literally just standing right here. I'm not even doing nothing.
You just standing there. That has no release date. I was trolling. Yeah, see? You're not going to catch me slipping, boy. He was trying to catch me slipping. Not going to beat you, HH. You're on camera. You think that's gonna stop a black woman? Come on, Auntie.
I'm not even doing nothing.
She not doing nothing. She just standing there. It's a sin stream now. Jedi Survivor. That's a guess. That's a guess. Yes. Link if you need us to call Chris. He blinking. Somebody call Chris. Paw Patrol got smooth height.
It's Chris.
I don't know what Chris supposed to do.
Overlay in your. Your shirt isn't.
Are you gonna fix my shirt?
You can fix your own shirt.
I don't know how to fix my shirt. Say my shirt is uneven. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe my neck just uneven.
Stream.
Alright, let's move on to number 5 on the list. So that's a guess too, John. That's a guess. That's a guess right there. That's a guess.
How zoomed in?
It's not zoomed in at all. It's just full screen. It's not zoomed in at all.
Why?
Because we talking right now. I'm getting personal with everybody. I want y'all to see the emotions falling off my face. My neck uneven. I ain't quit.
Where's the tears?
The tears. Y'all want me to cry every stream now?
Where's my tears?
I gave you
No, you
tears.
didn't.
Coming in at number 5.
5 years.
I don't know what to tell you. Dino neck. My neck not small. I have a neck. I'm not Peter Griffin.
I here, but you probably can't see me because camera is on full screen and I can't even see these.
Coming in at number 5, we have Final Fantasy 16. This is you know what? I almost forgot. I said earlier, Stellar Blade has no competition in the genre going into next year. But I forgot all about Final Fantasy 16. I want the PC. He gonna die. We see the hair. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like 15. And I don't think this gameplay is that much departed from 15. But it looks like the combat is less forced open world combat than 15 was. I know a lot of people didn't like that. But you know, this game seems really linear. And it just looks like it's gonna be a really good game. You know, it's got that Final Fantasy art style that everybody begs for. I mean, it's Final Fantasy. Now, granted, I came into the series 15, so I'm a little biased when I see a game that looks like this. I know some of y'all would probably go crazy for a turn-based Final Fantasy, like Jacoby said, pixel remaster. But this just hits different to me. Like, I mean, I know some of y'all like Final Fantasy 7, but I don't feel like Final Fantasy 7 was enough like 15 to me. Like this game is. This game just looks like over-the-top Final Fantasy, and that's what I want. That is exactly what I want from a game like that. Like, look at Ifrit. They make him look better every game. You know, you see him in every single game. He made him look better. Again. I'm mad at myself for not guessing Final Fantasy 16. Came in at 12 on PS2, didn't play any other. I think I've only played like 3 Final Fantasy games. But 15 was just that good to me. And I know a lot of people didn't like 15. I even have the platinum for 15. That's how much I liked it. It was like the 3rd game I have a platinum. That's why this game sits pretty high on my list. And we're looking forward to it. You know, there's not too much information out about it. You know, there's a little controversy surrounding the game because, you know, there's no black people in Final Fantasy. Again. Why you running away now?
Why is it so close?
What do you mean, why is it so close? It's not close. It's just full screen.
Close.
It's not close.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Somebody just came back from her girl's day out. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you enjoy yourself?
I'm sleepy.
Okay. Could go get in the bed instead of just standing there the whole time, making me nervous.
I'm not even bothering you.
Don't let Bond hear that. Oh man, I asked her about that when he said that too, and she was like, "What? That's stupid." Like to automatically assume that, you know, when girls say girls' night out, that, oh Lord, she's gonna go cheat on me. But yeah, that's stupid. HA sound jealous. Hey man, she ain't spend time with me. That's all I know. So yeah, call it whatever you want. I prefer sci-fi Final Fantasy games, but 16 making medieval fantasy look good. She want to know your top 5. She can hear me talking.
Who is she?
I
That's crazy.
Bond insecure. Somebody hurt him in his developmental years. Bond got destroyed by Tony today in the Discord. It was fire. Them red pill dudes weird. Facts. You right, HH. Unless it's All-Star. Yeah, if it's All-Star Weekend and she leaving you at home to go to All-Star Weekend, it's over. Don't even let her come back in the house. I'm sorry. That's different. It's All-Star Weekend. Don't let her come back in the house. That's over with. She not yours no more. That's All-Star Weekend. She went to All-Star Weekend with a goal in mind. Simple as that.
It's hot in here.
That shit they did to Bond should be mentioned in the Constitution. Yeah, whatever a black woman did to Bond, she need to be arrested for, because he has not recovered from it. He probably never will recover from it. Oh, yeah, what happened? Oh, he talking about what happened in the Discord today. Yeah, Tony had Bond feeling different in Discord. Not in the Weapon with Discord. Bond destroyed Tony today. You could go check the pinned tweets if you are in there. Yeah. I don't even remember how it started. Oh, Tony had screenshot something, and we created a channel for Bond in the Discord called the Relationship Channel, because he was always he spent the last year derailing conversations trying to force red pill talk, talking about fat women and everything that's wrong with black women every chance he gets. So we created a channel just for him to have his own little circle jerk conversations in there. And Tony went in there and screenshot something and tweeted it. And Bond didn't like that. So he basically tried to talk about Tony in the Discord. And Tony just came back in and responded. It was legendary. What drawer is my tank tops in? The top drawer. Tony destroyed Bond. You said it the wrong way. What way was I supposed to say it? I don't know what I said wrong there. Discord been popping all day. It happened 3 times. And it was like 4 straight hours of Tony just making Bond look crazy, dog. Like, Bond was clearly in his house tripping. Like, it even got to the point where he just tried to call Tony retarded. He couldn't even spell retarded no more. Like, this man got demolished. This man spelled regarded. He said, this man regarded. Like, damn. It was sad. And most of it was just, you know, Tony being like, nigga, you pushing 40. Like, all this stuff you talk about, you pushing 40. Dating 19-year-olds, you pushing 40. You in the club and you pushing 40. Like, he was killing that nigga. No. I'm not. I didn't say. Did I say that? Did I say he destroyed him by accident? No, I said he responded. Yeah, he responded to Bond calling him out in the Discord because Bond didn't like his tweet. Nigga probably own every piece of Fresh and Fit merch. Bro, he came back and you serious? They roasted him right now? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Oh wait, Rendy jumped in too. Oh god. Oh wait, Tony back. Oh shit. Yeah, it's probably it's about to go down again. But let's move on to number 4 because before I get into my top 3, I want to give y'all my honorable mention. And I think most of y'all gonna be mad at my honorable mention because y'all gonna be like, "Why is that game not in your top 3?" But number 4 on the list, this is a good one. This one, I'm gonna play it for $15. If you know, you know. Number 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. My man Cal Kestis is back. Love the story for this game. Love the combat. This game is wonderful. I think this counts as another action adventure game. I always felt the combat was a little Souls-like, but I did play it on the hardest difficulty. So maybe that's just on me. But the first game was really good. It was a real sleeper hit for EA that nobody saw coming. And they gave my man's a sequel. He deserves it. He really deserves it. This is as far as white actors go, this is a really underrated white actor. My man's a ginger too. They be hating on them gingers. But he really him, dog. He solidified his role the first time. I like how that last fight too. I wonder if they're gonna expand on that last fight in the first game too. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I can't really talk about it without it being a big spoiler. It's like a huge spoiler of the very last fight in the game. I don't really get fighting with Bond though. We know he likes to insult people for reactions to fix his bad self-esteem. Yeah, he's got his own problems. Just don't take him seriously and you'll be fine. You can go back and forth with him just to have fun for yourself, but don't take him serious. But yeah, man, Jedi Survivor. This is it, dog. And I like this gameplay because it looks like it's running at a really high frame rate. And a problem with the first game was like this frame pacing, this stuttering issue. Because I played it on PC. I remember that. I played it for $15 day one. I played it on PC, and it had a really bad stuttering issue. What's good, Clifton? Tony couldn't get Alex, so he went in on Bond. I ain't know Tony and Alex was going back and forth. You just gonna steal my tank tops? That's cool.
I mean, they look better on me anyways.
Alright. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
You a hater, just say that.
I'm not gonna disagree with you. Yeah, there's no way this was not gonna be on your list. Yeah, this was an easy one for me. I was just having trouble deciding how high to put it. Y'all remember my praise for the first game. Like, this was one of those games where you know how when a game is so good, you just gotta pause and take it in. This was that game. This was also the game that made me realize just how good Respawn is. This is what started the conversation for me and Butch. We was like, damn, dog, does Respawn really miss? Because Respawn is EA's best developer right now. Hands down. Undisputed best developer right now. And I'm mad that more people don't talk about it. Is that Kylo Ren? Nigga, pause. What you mean pause? HH actually looks like a dad now with that cut nose glasses. Aight, Clifton. What's good with you, dog? How you been, Clifton? Long time no heard from, big dog. How your 2022 went and how your 2023 going? play Fallen Order this year was better than expected. You just gotta pause and take it in. No, I'm serious. That you know how you've never had that game where you just play the game and the moments start happening. You just like, hold up, damn. Like I remember doing that on the stream. Like the game was that good to me. Like I'm so excited for the sequel, and I'm glad that it's gonna be a game that I could play for $15. And on top of that, I'll be able to play Dead Space for $15. Shout out to Dead Space. Shout out to Dead Space. It's gonna be another game you can play for $15. Respawn and Stig Amundsen. Is that the Respawn? Some Respawn guy? I feel stupid if I don't know the Respawn developers by name. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, we in the top 3 right now, Clifton. We about to be on the top 3 after this game. Stig has made so many great single player games. Creative director. How many has he always been the creative director? Because I think he has knocked it out. Oh, he did God of War 3. Okay, so he really him. We need to solidify that man. But that's number 4, y'all. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, before we get into the top 3 that I haven't seen anybody guess a single game correctly yet. The only thing I don't like about Respawn right now is that it seems like they staying on these old engines too long. It's time to move on. Yeah, especially with Apex. Like there's a lot of stuff going on with Apex, and I feel like they just leaving stuff be. Like Apex should be in a lot better place right now. It's nothing inherently wrong with Apex, but at the same time, it should be in a lot better place than it is right now on a lot of aspects. And I don't know what part of game development is holding them back, but it definitely should be. When I made this list, Hades 2, Hades 2 got announced at the Game Awards. I liked Hades, but not that much. I'll tell you that right now, Jacob. But honorable mentions. So go ahead and get this out the way. Yes, you know my list. Check the Weapon World Discord. Hold on, Sky. Oh no. Bond is posting white women again. He said that's the Romanian chick. That's a white woman, but okay. Wayne said you didn't bag her. And even Tarek was on him. What happened, dog? they posted the meme of Spider-Man throwing his suit in the trash and told Bond he need to hang it up. Bond timing niggas out? Hold up, if he timing people out, I gotta untime niggas out then. Cause I know ain't nobody do nothing to be timed out. Oh, what the heck? Tarek, what are you doing? Oh, this man Tarek posted all his black women in the Discord. What is happening? It's a lot of... Alright, we gonna move back onto this list, bro. It's a lot of BS. But there was one thing I omitted from my honorable mentions list, and we're gonna get that one out the way first. Honorable mention, Game Pass. Shout out to Game Pass, dog. Game Pass is gonna be the place to play in 2023, dog. Y'all already know it. Shout out to Game Pass. Game Pass gonna have all your gaming needs for $1 a month if you so need. Shout out to Game Pass. Another honorable mention, PSVR 2. Shout out to PSVR 2. They already can't tell if you trolling. I'm dead ass, dog. Game Pass. What's better than Game Pass? Nothing. Nothing's better than Game Pass. Coming in at another honorable mention is PSVR 2. Yes, babe, that's your hand. They've announced that it's at least 30 confirmed games at this point that's going to be day one on PSVR 2. They even confirmed games like Beat Saber in a GT7 mode for PSVR 2. So That's gonna be nice. I really do hope it has PC compatibility. But other than that, that's what that is. Another honorable mention: Flight Survival. This game, out of all the Souls or action games that I posted, this game looks the best gameplay wise. Gameplay. It's synonymous. Well, I say almost synonymous with The Last of Us 2. Like it was that good. It was like a medieval The Last of Us 2. Like you was crawling around and you was stealthing through places. You was knocking out camps. It looked really good gameplay. Like the gameplay looked just amazing. But there's not much information on this game ever since that gameplay review. So I couldn't really put it in my list, even though I really wanted it to. I really wanted to. But that's what that is. Another one, honorable mention, Ash Cream Mirage. Now, this game claims that it's going back to the OG formula of what made Assassin's Creed a revered series in the first place. But I'm not gonna fall for the okie doke, dog. I need the game to come out first. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye on it, but I don't have any intentions of really playing that game day one because I'm so disgusted with the current direction of Assassin's Creed. Another game, also Game Pass, Wolong's Fallen Dynasty. This is the Neo. Well, I wouldn't even say Neo spiritual successor. It's another game by the Neo developers. So you pretty much know what you're getting out of that, and it's also going to be on Game Pass. That's why I say shout out to Game Pass. Game Pass providing the games for the streets, dog. Another game. Quinn about to get on my ass for this one, but The Day Before, honorable mention. Only reason this one is an honorable mention because this is the game that looks too good to be true, and they have not given us anything solid for the fact that they claim this game is coming out next year. Me, Butch, and Quinn even had a discussion about the whole how they could possibly just open it up in early access, even though that would basically be releasing the game. But we don't even know if this game's coming out. This game probably ain't never coming out. But if you know about The Day Before, you know it looks like reminiscent of DayZ or more The Last of Us. Y'all know how much I love The Last of Us. Like we're not even gonna get into that. But speaking of The Last of Us, another honorable mention, Factions 2. I don't have nothing for that. I don't have nothing for Factions 2. I can show y'all some Factions gameplay, but Factions 2, if it exists, that's all automatically number one. There's nothing better than Factions. But if it even exists, this is another game on the same level as Day Before. We don't know if this game exists. They keep telling us stuff. They keep hinting at job postings. But we don't know if this game exists. We don't even know if it's called Factions. They keep showing us screenshots and all this bullshit. We don't know if it exists. It probably ain't gonna never come out. Do they? And if they want to take their time, that's cool. But we still don't really know if it really exists. I know it's a first-party PlayStation studio. Speaking of first-party PlayStation studios, another honorable mention, Spider-Man 2. Only reason this one isn't on the list is because there's absolutely no information out about this game other than the fact that we know Miles and Peter are both part of this game. But yeah, that's the only reason Spider-Man did not make the list, because there's absolutely no information out about Spider-Man. Like absolutely nothing. We just know it exists and that Peter and Miles are both a part of the game. I'm just saying, we've been waiting on some games for a very long time, John. I'm just saying, if it exists, then that's cool. But they can't tell us nothing about it. It's kind of crazy to me. But I think that's it for my honorable mentions, y'all. So it's about that time. Time to get into my top 3. And I think I'm about to piss a lot of y'all off with number 3.
2 hours later.
Alright. They're about to piss a lot of y'all off with number 3 of my top 3. Now, some of y'all know I'm a really, when it comes to developers or even publishers, y'all know I like PlayStation games. Y'all know I love some Game Pass. Y'all know I love some FromSoft. Y'all know I like RGG Studio. Know what else I like though? Devolver Digital, dog. I love me some Devolver Digital. And coming in at number 3 is the Plucky Squire. Man, when I saw this reveal, you know, Devolver Digital gives it to you straight up. When I saw this reveal, I was like, man, I think this game was supposed to come out last year, dog.
NANI?
Man, when I saw this reveal, I was like, I need this game. You know, there's certain games when you see them, they just kind of speak to you, dog. Like, this is the kind of deep developed dungeon crawler a brother needs. Like, this game, it's like it incorporates so many different types of gameplay into it. It's a Devolver Digital game. You know what you're getting out of it. And look how deep this game is. He even jumped out the book. Look at this. That gameplay reveal tells you so much. It's even co-op, dog. I mean, it might be co-op. It looked like it might be co-op. But this game looks so goddamn deep. I am so excited for that game. That game is a solid top 3 for me. And I'm so mad we haven't gotten any information after this announcement. When was it announced? It was announced 6 months ago. And I thought it was gonna come out in 2022, but it never came out. But yeah, number 3, the Plucky Squire. Really, really, really want to play this game. I even put in to try to get a key for it whenever the keys start going out. If I do, whatever we plan at that time, it's going to get stopped. And I'm just keeping it a buck. So that's if I get a key. Probably not even going to get a key. But that's number 3, dog. But coming in at number 2. Now, number 2, this is a game I said, you know, the only person in here that could probably even guess this game is Blazer. Now, if anybody knows why I said that, it's because Blazer is the only person that gets me to play these kinds of games. Now, there was one game Blazer had me play that just set the bar for every other game in that genre. And that game was The Wolf Among Us. So coming in at number 2 is The Wolf Among Us 2. Now, it left on such a crazy cliffhanger. And it left so much to be desired. But this game is the pinnacle. Other than maybe Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is really up there too. But this game is the pinnacle of the entire genre. The first game was, at least. So when this game finally got announced for a sequel, I was giddy, dog. And I'm ready for it. I like that it's on the list, but number 2, Wolf Among Us was that good, John. Like, I don't know if you ever played it, but The Wolf Among Us was that good. Like, it's really like, if you really want to figure out whether or not you like this genre, this Telltale genre, you gotta play Wolf Among Us. I never played Detroit. I don't think I'm gonna like Detroit. At least from watching other people play, I don't think I like Detroit. Never played Detroit. But as out of the ones I played, and I played a lot of them, only person I know that might have played more of them is 3 people. It's either Shadow, Nikki, or Blazer. Maybe Jack Moo. But other than that, out of the ones I've played, this one just reigns supreme. And like I said, from watching people play, Detroit, I don't think I would like Detroit. And I've watched a lot of people play Detroit. I don't think I would like Detroit. I've watched a lot of people play Detroit, Butch. But this game was just different. I can't really talk too much about it without spoiling it though. But it's easy number 2 for me. Just for me. I don't Quantum Dream take on these games are longer and have more cinematic feel and look. Yeah, but I liked Heavy Rain. I think Heavy Rain is up there too. But I never personally played Detroit. I've only watched other people play it. And from what I've watched, I don't think I would enjoy it as much as I enjoyed Wolf Among Us. I don't think Wolf Among Us is getting touched. At least for me. I'm going to ask Blazer too, because I want to know what Blazer thinks about that. But yeah, Wolf Among Us, that's at number 2. And I haven't played a Telltale game in a while, dog. So it'll be nice to get back into that. That's a game that's confirmed for 2023, but doesn't have a date. So I'm really looking forward to that. But number 1, and this is a game I don't think any of y'all seen coming. I like Quantum Dream and Telltale. Quantic Dream. I really enjoyed the Batman. Batman Telltale was good too. It's definitely up there. One of the Life is Strange games was really good too. It was either 1 or Before the Storm. I think 2 disappointed me. I think Before the Storm was the one I liked the most. I watched Shadow play the Walking Dead once. I played The Walking Dead 2 myself. It was really good. Walking Dead 2 was really good, but it still wasn't as good as Wolf. But number 1 game I don't think any of y'all seen coming. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. It wasn't much you could have seen coming unless you've heard me rant about this game before. Now, this was a game, the first game came out in the PS3 generation. And it was a sleeper. It was a real sleeper. And ever since that game, nobody's really talked about that game, but they played a lot of games from that. Brad. I'll say Brad, but not Frank.
Oh, man.
Brad. Hold up, let me blow my nose.
Two hours later.
Number 2 was Wolf Among Us 2, was it? Oh my god. Oh man. It's not a booger, but it's still some snot. Crazy. I got a wipe right here. Oh man. Hey man, we at number 1. Shout out to y'all. Put that 30 clip in, and he had to stop because she was gonna boom up the room. Wash your hands. It wasn't. Y'all gonna be all right for a couple minutes. Eat it. I already put it in a wipe. Ain't no eating it. Coming in at number 1. Like I said, it's a game that released in the PS3 generation. The brand has blown up so much that one of its games was recently released. It launched on Game Pass. One of its games launched on Game Pass. Now, this game has not been confirmed to come on Game Pass. I honestly think it's too big to come to Game Pass compared to the other games in the series. Because the other games in the series, it's like horde games. Some people don't really like playing horde games too long. Got a booger, gotta pick it. Put it on your finger, roll and flick it. Roll it and flick it. All right. Y'all got jokes, though. And some of the games from this brand are top-down RTS games. You know, a lot of people don't like RTS games. This game was a third-person game that they only made one of and pretty much forgot about for some goddamn reason. And I guess they wanted to build up the brand before they re-released this game because that first game was well ahead of its time. It had everything that we want from video games nowadays. It had the third person, it had the combat, it had the co-op, it had the story. It was a complete game, and nobody ever really talked about it. Coming in at number 1 is Warhammer Space Marine 2. Such a big sleeper. And when I tell you this, the first game was that good that the second game has to sit on the top of my list. Like, it's everything about the Warhammer series, but all at once. Yeah, I know some of y'all like, what? That's your number 1? If you played the first Space Marine, you would know why this game is number 1. This game was way ahead of its time.
That's disgusting.
For the Emperor. Yes, John. What the hell? We waited for this? Yes, John. See, John knows. This game, it has a deep story. Even the main character's back. I thought he was dead, but it's got all the customization you want. It's got all the weapons you could want. This game is everything. I promise you. And I know some of y'all real iffy about Saber Interactive, but this is a game that's really hard to mess up. I promise you that. My dick's soft now. I might have had to try the first game. I don't know how well it aged. The first game is still on Steam. It's probably got some recent reviews that could tell you how well it aged. But if the online portion still works, I would definitely suggest playing this game. I think I own it on Steam too, if people want to try it one day. But Warhammer lore, like John said, it's really deep. But I feel like the only way to really experience it and really, really feel it was the Space Marine game. And they never gave us a sequel. The game was that good. It was really that good. It might transcend time. Like I said, I suggest some of y'all try the first game just to see if I'm tripping. Should have known number 1 was a bust once that Booker made an appearance. There needs to be multiplayer for this. I mean, it should be co-op. The first game was fully co-op in every aspect. It had multiplayer too. It had multiplayer, and the multiplayer was like, it was difficult. Like, it had a learning curve to it. Doo-doo number 1. I've never seen a gameplay this series that's top down. No, this game is third person. This is the only third person game that they ever made. Space Marine. They only did the Space Marine games as third person. Chris, did you play the first Space Marine game? And the story was 3-player co-op. It was like what I wanted Gears of War to be. I know that's a crazy thing to say to some of y'all, especially Black. I know Black just heard me say that. He's like, I know you didn't just say that. But yes, this game, the first game, was what I wanted Gears of War to be. And instead, Gears of War is just Uncharted dumbed down with shotgun. It's a goddamn cover shooter. And I hate that. Chris not even here. No gear slander, por favor. I don't think Chris could hear me. In the grim future of the 40K, the Space Marine stands as humanity's sword and shield against the horrors of the... Look, man. Like I said, if you looking for a sleeper hit next year, This game is confirmed for next year. Focus Interactive don't really delay their games like, but you're looking for a sleeper hit next year. This is the one. This is the game you need to be trying to play. And if I'm wrong, please come tell me. But I guarantee you, I'm not wrong on this one. This is the sleeper hit of next year. I'll even go as far as say that this game, if it gains the hype that I think it deserves, it's gonna have a Game of the Year nomination. I'll go that far, dog. I'm going that far. I'm taking my pants off. What? I'm going that far. Cause what we got coming out next year? We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year nomination. I already know that. We got Breath of the Wild. That's an automatic Game of the Year nomination. What else we got? Jedi Survivor. That's probably gonna get a Game of the Year nomination. If Suicide Squad is good, that's giving the Game of the Year nomination. FromSoft gonna probably end up with another Game of the Year nomination because they haven't missed yet. And what else you got? You got this. Unless PlayStation got another sleeper, Xbox not getting no Game of the Year nomination. We gonna just go ahead and throw that away. Starfield ain't gonna be worth it. Atomic Heart. What's the game that was on my list? Redfall. Nothing. Xbox ain't gonna have no Game of the Year nomination. This is gonna be the sleeper hit of 2023. And I stand 10 toes down, 10 feet down, 10 fingers down. I get on all fours down on this game being a sleeper, and I mean a sleeper hit of 2023. To the point where they actually announce a third game. If they don't end the series, which they shouldn't, because Warhammer lore is just that deep. Them 10 toes are dirty. And wrap it up, HH, you tripping. Probably one indie. Oh yeah, I forgot about Final Fantasy. Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year nomination. Y'all can cut that out right now. I can tell you that right now. Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year nomination. FromSoft probably gonna get one by default. That's just why I said that, boy. You never know, Butch. Nobody expected Sekiro to pop off like it did, Butch. Like, keep it a buck. Who expected Sekiro to pop off, get a Game of the Year nomination, and win? Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. Like, I know Armored Core is supposed to be a really hard game to get into, but I feel like FromSoft gonna end up getting a Game of the Year nomination just by default. If Spider-Man makes it, they not winning nothing. We know we love Spider-Man. We all love Spider-Man. We know they do right by the Spider-Man series and franchise and brand. But Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year, dog. Star Wars actually should have a chance to win it. If I'm being honest, at least with the games that's already been announced, Star Wars should have a decent chance to win it. Their games have been getting extremely popular since Bloodborne. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, if Armored Core is good, they gonna have a good chance at winning another one, dog. That's not crazy, Detour. Think about the games coming out next year. If Spider-Man wins, that means a lot of the games if Spider-Man even gets nominated, it means a lot of the games that we were expecting to be good really just did not deliver. That's the only way. Like, there's too many games coming out next year, and games that haven't even announced yet. And a lot of these, the big publishers, the big three, even EA will announce a game and release it in the same year. Like prior to May, they'll announce all the games that's coming out for that year, and still have something ready before the Game of the Year comes out. Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year nomination. Period. Spider-Man does not have a better chance than Jedi Survivor. I guarantee you that. I'm willing to bet on that one. I'm willing to bet if it came down to it, and only one of those two games could get nominated for a Game of the Year, that even though Spider-Man as a franchise is more popular, Jedi Survivor would end up getting the nomination. Because you basically pitting Spider-Man against Star Wars at that point. And that's I don't even know. I was about to say they about what and what when it comes to popularity as a brand, but I don't know. I feel like Spider-Man is really up there. But at the same time, I feel like Spider-Man is a game we play and it's forgotten. You know, we play Spider-Man, we beat it in a couple days, and we move on to the next game. Nigga, what we getting? Freedom? What we bet? Freedom Papers? All right. They both sequels should be interesting. Let me double check something. Just make sure I'm not tripping. Spider-Man, what was that, 2018? Game Awards. It got an action game nomination. It got a Character of the Year nomination. Yeah, it didn't really win nothing. Did it get nominated for any Game of the Years? One. Oh, it did? It actually got nominated at the Game Awards? No way. I gotta be bugging. It did get nominated at 2018. Damn, 2018 was a slippery year. 2018 was not that year. Hello, Awkward. HH a hater? In my core, dog. You know, there's only two things I really hate when it comes to this game and stuff. And that's CD Projekt Red and Horizon. If you like Horizon, fuck you. Simple as that. So the first Spider-Man did get nominated. The second one didn't. Miles Morales did. 2019 was a strong year. 2019 and 2020 was some pretty strong years. Especially though 2019. Why CD Projekt Red? You know why. We're not going through that though. Horizon of Truth, watch your mouth. Rockstar swept and God of War came in clutch at the last minute. Like I said, at least based on the games that have already been announced, Spider-Man is not getting no Game of the Year nomination. Shout out to Horizon. Horizon no awards. Horizon really went awardless at the Game Awards. Yeah. I mean last year. Everybody even thought they were supposed to get one Gimme Award, and they still arguing that to this day. To this day, people are mad that Elden Ring won an award that should have been a Gimme Award for Horizon. Look at the list of games. No, 2018 was a weak year. Look, 2018 games list. I mean, we had Red Dead, Smash, and God of War. That's it. I remember. Now, we're not going to sit here and act like people wasn't talking about 2018 like it was a weak year. People was definitely upset in 2018. Everybody thought 2018 was a trash year. All those games came out at the end of the year. Smash, Red Dead, God of War, and Spider-Man all came out at the end of the year. 2018 was a weak year. We're not about to do this. Like, look at this. Look at these games. Ni no Kuni 2, Kingdom Come. That game had controversy because it was racist. Destiny 2 DLC, Vampire, Sea of Thieves, the worst Mario Party ever, Battlefield 5. Like, 2018 was a bad year. We're not about to do this. Spider-Man got nominated by default. What were we supposed to nominate? Fighters? Fighters wasn't hitting at that time. Fighters had just come out, and it didn't pop off until the next year. Celeste got Game of the Year nominations. Celeste was that game. As Creed. Still, this was the turning point for Ash Creed. Monster Hunter World. That game was nice, but it was buggy at launch. Forza Horizon 4. Didn't deserve no damn Game of the Year, I'll tell you that. It was a step back from Forza Horizon 3. Come on, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This was a weak year. Black Ops 4. How many of y'all put Black Ops 4 in your top 5 Call of Duties? Like, come on, dog. 2018 was a weak year. 2022 don't look no better, but 2023 does. We're not gonna sit here and act like at least the games that have been given a 2023 date look better. And we still don't know everything that's coming out. I think nigga putting too much sauce on the Jedi game is not gonna get nominated. Only if 2023 had a lot of delays. What year did Jedi Fallen Order come out? What year did Jedi Fallen Order come out? That was 2019. 2019 was a strong year. It did not get nominated in 2019. 2019 was a strong year. Jedi slipped within the cracks, I remember. Yeah, but 2020 was the COVID year, and everybody had forgot about it by that time. Jedi Fallen Order came out in November, if I remember correctly. Jedi Fallen Order came out in November. There was still enough time to be nominated for awards in 2019. But then right after that, 2023 does not look crazy at all. It looks better than 2018. It looks like enough games. Because it's only, 5 games at most that's getting nominated for Game of the Year? Yeah, they moved up to 5 games in 2019. No, 2018. 2018, they moved up to 5 games. It's only 5 games getting nominated. Spider-Man is not one of them games. Sorry, it's not. Fallen Order came out after the deadline, and yeah, 2020 was the COVID year. So all the games that got nominated in 2020 was the games that people was playing through COVID. Animal Crossing, Doom Eternal, Ghost of Tsushima. The Last of Us. Oh no, it's 6 games. I'm tripping. My bad. It's 6 games. 6 games. Still, Spider-Man still not getting nominated. I'm gonna stand on that. H8 stands for hating hard. Whatever, dog. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all just don't want to admit it. I was right about Horizon, and I'm gonna be right about Spider-Man. And I like Spider-Man, but Spider-Man ain't no Game of the Year. Simple as that. Insomniac gon' do everything that a Spider-Man game is supposed to do, but it ain't no Game of the Year. Atomic Heart? C-Mac, you trying to get banned? What you said, dog? 2023 gonna have a lot of sleepers. I promise you, Warhammer, if it gets the attention it's supposed to get, is getting nominated over both Spider-Man and the Star Wars game. And I'm gonna stand on that. Y'all could clip it. I'm standing on that. Warhammer. If it gets the attention it's supposed to get, I ain't even gonna doubt how good it's gonna be. If it gets the attention it's supposed to get. And I'm standing on that. Atomic Heart ain't gonna surprise nobody. Atomic Heart look like a boring museum. And that's the only problem with Warhammer, C-Mac. It's just not getting attention. Y'all just remember who told you. Remember who told y'all that Warhammer Space Marine 2 is gonna be that game. Just remember that. Just remember that. Remember who told y'all. Butch, I was the first person to say Horizon ain't winning nothing at the Game Awards. You're not about to sit here and tell me how I'm wrong. Horizon didn't win a damn thing at the Game Awards. Not a penny, not a cent, not a crumb. Nothing. Ain't even get no second place. Ain't no second place at the Game Awards. Horizon got nothing. Nothing. Even the Gimme Award. No, everyone didn't say that. I was the first person to say that. And I stood 10 toes down. I said that when the game came out. I said that in February. Because the first one didn't fool 100 plus people said that. I said that as soon as Elden Ring came out. I said Horizon ain't winning a damn thing. Jack even had a bet with J-Main over it, though you wasn't. Come on, boy, you know I'm right. Gonna win the best VR game at the Game of the Year Awards? It won't. I can name 3 VR games on top of my head that's better than Horizon. That game gonna be trash too. There's no Horizon game deserving of any awards in existence, in development. Period. It's that simple. The game is boring and y'all need to get over it. Video games ain't always about visuals and robots and whatever y'all play to make Horizon a fun game for y'all. But it ain't fun. It ain't fun. You're capping for it. Rest in peace to my nigga Varl. Other than that, it's trash. Katawa Shoujo dropped. It would beat the brakes off these games. What is Katawa? I almost Googled that. I know Chris probably just typed some crazy game in my chat. Let me see what the hell Chris is talking about. Let me open a private browser. What the hell is Katawa Shoujo? It's a Beast Shoujo style visual novel by Four Leaf Studios. It's a harem VN. Are you serious? Chris, what is this? Dad. Alright. Hello, Cheddar Block. You salty? USA did rubbish at the World Cup. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. Like my mans in the UK say. They love some beans. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, Ishi. We don't talk about cardio kickball around here. It's not a real sport. They just running back and forth trying to score 1 point. Goddamn cardio kickball. Mans don't watch soccer. Bitch, were you drunk when you sent me that? Oh yeah, I did send you a game to play. Is that game? But Ben West deserved a role. No, it didn't. It deserved nothing. This man used his normal voice finally. Alright, Quinn. Alright. Bro, out of pocket? Nah, I'm spitting facts. I'm spitting facts about these games. I'm spitting facts about these sports. I'm just spitting facts today. It won at the Golden Joysticks Default Award. Mini clip game. Alright. But like I said, I knew none of y'all wasn't gonna be able to guess my top 3. And it's a solid top 3. It's a very solid top 3. I guarantee y'all all 3 of them games gonna hit. I don't like the game and I can admit that. You gotta stop letting your biases speak for you. Look, I'm gonna say one thing about Horizon. Some of y'all know I really, really love water in games. I love the effort that some developers put in the water. And I do think they set a new bar for water physics. But at the same time, the rest of the game trash, so I don't really give a damn. They didn't deserve a goddamn thing. They deserve nothing. Go play Minecraft. Alright, shut up, Bob. It's got nothing to do with water. The game is good. The game is not good. Plain and simple. Y'all gotta get over that. Oh my god, Tarek got timed out in the Weapon Wheel Discord. Can somebody tell me what Tarek said before I untime him out? Cause it's getting to the he done took Tarek roll away too. We starting a Minecraft server. Shout out to Bond, dog. No, we're not starting the I never joined the Minecraft server. I never got into it. Y'all never invited me. It's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool though. You can't tell me them somehow getting good visuals on PS4 doesn't. I will say, I'm gonna say I don't know how Elden Ring won. I'll say that. I feel like maybe it's got something to do with the boss battles because, at least from what I watched Jack play, the visual style of Horizon is consistent. So once you've seen it, you've seen what the whole game looks like. But the biomes in Elden Ring are varied, and some of the way some of the boss fights work and how they look, it's just different. You don't have nothing that at least matches that in Horizon. Like even just some of the boss areas, period, it's just unmatched in Horizon. Like Horizon visually is an appealing game, but like I said, it's consistent. The whole game looks like that. And like I said, once you've seen it, you've seen it. But there was always some new area, some new boss fight to discover in Elden Ring, and it always was different. There was a lot of different stuff going on in Elden Ring. That's the only way I could see them having won that award. Other than that, because it's not just visuals. It's not just what game is the best graphically. It got what the name of the award was. I gotta look up the name of the goddamn award. But it wasn't just a simple visual award. That's what it was. That's what it was about. Press Control H. I'm not pressing Control H because I don't know what the hell that does. Oh, that's history. I'm not pulling up there's nothing in my history for y'all to see. It's just me looking up mods for racing games. All you're gonna see right now is YouTube stuff. There's nothing in there. And I'm on Firefox, so it doesn't just pull up my whole damn history. So Bond is kicking Tarek. He kicked Tarek like 3 times, look like. Let me just tell BG. It look like BG gonna end up demoting Bond even though he a podcast member. Well, reporting the stream, I saw Xvis. No, you didn't. Elden deserved best art. That's what it was, art direction. Yeah, there's no graphical award. It was an art direction award. And that's why I said that the way I explained it, that's the only way I could understanding Elden Ring winning an art direction award. But it wasn't just graphics. Because most people see art direction, and even me and Blazer, we assumed that it just went to the most graphically appealing game, so it felt like a gimme for Horizon. But I guess, like I said, when it comes to biomes and stuff, Horizon has a consistent biome that is visually very appealing. But that's about it. He timed you out too, Quinn? Oh my god. Quinn, man. This is ridiculous. He kicked him again? I gotta find Quinn name. Hey man, I don't know how this shit works since Greece lost. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's not consistent. I don't know if they changing the people that's doing it every year, but it's just not consistent, dog. I got you, Quinn. There you go. Because I know ain't nobody said nothing disrespectful to Bond to the point where they had to get timed out. And that's the one thing I do know. I know Quinn didn't. Quinn is a snarky motherfucker, but he not going straight up disrespect Bond for no reason. He's snarky as hell. He know how to get under niggas' skin, but he ain't going straight up disrespect. But yeah, dog, that's my top 10 anticipated. Or top 15. I said top 10, but I gave y'all the top 15. So a recap for those who might not have caught the whole 15. Coming in at number 15, it was Yakuza 8. Number 14 was Street Fighter 6. 13, Black Myth Wukong. 12 was Redfall, surprisingly. 11, Hogwarts Legacy. 10, Liza P. Oh my god. 9, Stellar Blade. 8, Yakuza Ishin. 7, could have been RE4 or Armored Core 6. I'll say that again because I did say Armored Core 6 because I feel like FromSoft has been on this consistent streak and there's no way in hell that they're going to miss at this point. But also RE4 because I forgot about RE4. But number 6, Suicide Squad Killer Justice League. 5, Final Fantasy 16. 4, Jedi Survivor. 3, Plucky Squire. 2, The Wolf Among Us 2. And 1, Warhammer Space Marine. Both Yakuza games should be in the top 10, but I respect it. Yeah, only reason Yakuza 8 is so low because I don't know Ichiban. Haven't made it to 7. We don't know how the game is going to play. And there's no information about it. That's the only reason. It almost didn't make the list because it doesn't have a lot of information about it. But they did say 2023, so that's the main reason they made it. Did you see that canceled Stranger Things Telltale game? No, but I did come across another canceled Telltale. Did y'all remember there was supposed to be Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game? Did that come out? Because I think that got canceled too. Solid list overall, though. Nah, that came out. It was still. Oh, it did come out. I didn't know it came out. Cause the only Guardians of the Galaxy game I can. Yeah, this game did come out. I do remember the cover now when I look at it. This game was bad, wasn't it? Blazer. All right, since you're here, I have to ask you one question. Am I wrong for putting The Wolf Among Us number 2 on my most anticipated list and saying that Wolf Among Us sits atop all the games in that genre? Is there a game that actually is better than Wolf Among Us? And I'm just wrong for saying. Because I said the only other games that was up there for me was, I think it was Before the Storm and Heavy Rain. What's that? What the hell? Is that for us?
A name on it?
Somebody sent a gift and it just came today? Telltale Stranger Things. See, I ain't know about this. This would have probably been fire. No gift receipt or nothing? In the genre, no. Detroit Become Human, the best in it. Found a gift receipt? Who is Trevor?
Taryn's brother. It's from Taryn. She used her brother.
Okay. Alright. So let me ask again. Let me ask this then. Do I need to play Detroit? I'm only gonna ask one time. Because I've watched 3 different people play Detroit and it just did not look fun to me. It did not look appealing. You need to stream that? Wait, you ain't play it? Damn. I mean, yeah, I never had it, Blaze. I never got the game. You know, you was my point and click game supplier, dog. You my Kingdom Hearts and Telltale Quantic Dream, supplier. Other than Game Pass. So if you ain't suggested, I wasn't playing it. That's pretty much what it was. You got me to play 3 different goddamn Life is Strange games. Obviously, you didn't even have to pay for all of them. If I remember correctly, I just played some of them because I had access to. You haven't played Detroit? What is you doing? It's in the PlayStation Plus collection. If it's a PS4 version of the game, I'm not playing it. I'd rather play it on PC. I'm tired of playing PS4 games. I just started WWE 2K and I'm mad because it's the PS4 version. It's actually a good game. That stream gonna be crazy. That's boogie behavior. Now this look like it has some potential. There go Mike. Oh, y'all seen he came out as gay? Like we didn't already know that. Niggas was like, oh no shit. Man, what is happening? The art style look like Tomorrow Children? It definitely do. Hey man, when y'all wanna see Detroit, make sure y'all let it be known. Y'all know we still on a God of War playthrough. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I don't even know what the YouTube view account look like. I'm not gonna look at it. Matter of fact, let me look at it. We got 4 of y'all in there. Crazy. I don't know how many of y'all been in here, but it's 4 of y'all. Fuck God of War stream Detroit. What you mean? So you want me to drop another game on stream and then move on to a different game? That's crazy. See how inconsistent y'all are? Who added me? Oh, y'all trying to play Ready or Not? That's more important. The vid has so much from the game. We need you to stream. Start there. So I need a full consensus before I do this, because y'all gotta understand, if y'all have me do this, and I'm probably gonna beat God of War on my own time. Chance of that. I'm not gonna guarantee it, but it's probably gonna happen, because every time I do this, game ends up getting forgotten in the void. And it's just another game that got dropped on stream. So do y'all really want a Detroit stream right? Well, not right now. 8 o'clock. I already gave y'all 2.5 hours. Detroit is that serious? Wait. Y'all need to be clear what y'all saying, because I think Black misunderstood. I just need y'all to say the game. Yeah, Sin played it too. I've seen people play it. It just didn't look that appealing. Did you pause it? I have paused God of War big game. I've been liking God of War. I paused it during like 2 different fights. Y'all need to be specific. Y'all saying, yes, I need a Detroit or God of War. And it needs to be decided right now. Baby Shark. So you supposed to sit on the... With that?
Oh, it goes in the bathtub.
Oh, really? So you gonna start taking some more baths instead of showers?
I take a bath and I take a.
Okay. My fault.
I mean, you want to sit.
So wouldn't you go the other way around? Wouldn't you want to take a shower and then take a bath?
No.
Thank you, Taryn.
That's not right.
Oh.
So you're loud and wrong.
That Drew. She agreed with me though.
I take a bath and then I take a shower.
But I'm saying, if your desired result is what you said, to not sit in your own filth, wouldn't you take a shower then take a bath? Okay. Did you really just do this, Blazer? I guess Blazer sticking to his consistency as the Telltale game supplier. Shout out to y'all. We don't deserve some of y'all. Guess we got a new sponsored stream coming up, y'all. Got a new sponsored stream coming up. This bad. Thank you, Blazer. First you got a stream. So I see a Detroit. You asked us a yes or no question, then said say the game. Do remedial. Black said, yeah, play Detroit. I want to see your choices so I can laugh. That's the Jack Move special. Bath and shower. Yes, he gifted it on Steam so I can play the PC. I was finna DM Blaze and ask if he wanted to split it.
Welcome to
Well, we have Detroit now. Shout out to y'all. I guess this is y'all next stream, sponsored by Blazer. Like I said, I gotta make sure going forward, I always make it known how I attain the game that I'm playing at that time. Because I haven't done a good job of thanking people in the past for providing me with games to stream to y'all, the people. So make sure y'all next stream is sponsored by Blazer. Make sure y'all thank Blazer. Put God of War. Yeah, God of War's on the back burner now. I don't think I have a choice. You actually need to stream? Well, I think Sin's off tomorrow, but I don't know if she's trying to rest tonight. You're not off tomorrow?
No.
I thought you worked Saturday.
I work Friday and Saturday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And tomorrow is Saturday. God damn it. I'm the high one. What the hell? Tomorrow is Saturday.
I'm about to say, if you work Friday and Saturday, you probably should have went to work today. That's crazy.
Saturday, Sunday. Work 8:45 tomorrow.
When you done with Detroit, come back to God of War. Oh, God. Nigga, when you stream this, I'm gonna need a minimum of 4 hours. You said that like I'm Jack Move or something. This is a short stream for me. This is a normal stream for Jack Move. Hell, the last 35 minutes is an extended stream for Jack Move. Oh, they had actual cutscenes in it? It looked like you was playing as Mike for a little bit. I'm gonna give it to y'all in chapters, dog. That's the only way to play those games. Gotta give it to y'all in chapters. And I don't know what the quality of the YouTube stream looking like today, so I'm gonna need feedback on that from the people that did watch from YouTube. Because I don't know if it actually came out in the right resolution. Me and Butch was doing a lot of testing, and it's 2 ways for me to, well, technically 3 ways for me to do it, but my preferred method is the one that doesn't seem to give the full resolution. Is that 11? Yeah, that's 11. It says at the bottom. They had cutscenes. Dang. She looked crazy in the game. Why she look like that? It looked like it was gonna be good. I don't know how I feel about Telltale games where we already know the story though. Like, I like the ones where it's fine if it's based off something that already has like a TV show, but there's extra lore that gives you a story that's separate from the main story. A game like this would have just been, the show. Because there's not a lot of extra source material for Stranger Things. It's just me and 3 bots. Look fine. I can't judge completely though because I had to watch on lower res. I've been dry. This nigga just disrespecting me. Alright. This is why the YouTube stream's not gonna last long. But you got it. But I think we hit our mark for the day, y'all. So shout out to the top 10 list. Shout out to the YouTube stream. Shout out to Blazer. Shout out to Blazer. Shout out to people who follow on YouTube or subscribe, whatever you call it over there. She is his own woman. He didn't even have no sugar. But I guess y'all next stream is a Detroit stream. Don't know really what the name is yet, but I'll see y'all next stream. Turn your notifications on. For y'all that asked for this damn stream, y'all better be there. And other than that, deuces for me and the family. No Flint water. Huh?
Follow me.
Goodbye, y'all.
Crazy.